wants your spouse to fire her boss so she can be at home and do what she wants to do. Yes? If your wife or husband has a job, I want you to ask them, do you want to have a job? Do you want to have a boss? My wife is beautiful. I already know if my wife had a job, somebody's about to be flirting with her while I'm not there. You understand what I'm saying? I'm about to do whatever it takes to make sure my wife stays at home or works and does whatever she wants to do. Guys, we can make so much income here. You can retire your mother, you can retire your father, you can retire your spouse, and you can live the dream. You know, I asked my wife, do you like cleaning the toilets? Do you like cleaning the grout, cleaning the tile floors? She said no. Well, then I'm about to go make some money and we're going to go hire a housekeeper to do that, right? We're going to give somebody else a job and I'm going to retire you. Does that make sense? Ask your husband, does he like mowing the lawn? Does he like getting ankle bites and mosquito bites and all that out there? If not, let's go make some money so he never has to do yard work anymore. We can give somebody else a job and hire a landscaper to do that, right? Because that's another job you're giving to somebody else. Let's go create jobs. That's what we got to go do. We got to go, we're not waiting for people to give us jobs, we're going to go create jobs for people, right? You know, I think it was Dan Charbonnet, if I'm not mistaken, said, children formulate their view of the world the way they see the world treat their parents. And what's happening in America today is the corporate system is destroying the fabric of America, which is the family environment. You got the wife going to work 8 hours one day, she comes home and complains about her day. You have the husband go to work 8 hours another way, he comes home and complains about his day, and the kids observe that hard work is not paying off. You're supposed to argue over money, and life is supposed to be hard. And then we come into our company and we encourage you to work with your spouse. Yes, I know men and women, it's probably a challenge, right? You're like, I gotta work with them too? It's a tough thing. But how powerful is it? You guys all know what I'm talking about, right? But how powerful is it when you come home and your kids see you dream together, you set goals together, and then all of a sudden you build this team, and then your team is your bigger kids. We call our team our kids, and they're just our extended family. And I tell my son, you know, you're gonna go help some people, Daddy? Yeah, Daddy's gotta go get that Maserati. You gotta help people, you gotta think about it all the time, and you gotta be a good person. How do you win? You help people, you think about it all the good, work hard, think about it all the time, and be a good person. And my daughter, she doesn't want to have her child seat in the back of a Range Rover anymore. She's only 3 years old and wants it in the back of a G-Wagon. G-Wagon, Daddy, G-Wagon. I gotta go win for my family. I don't know about you, I'm ready to get to work, go home, and get this thing kicking. So, this next speaker, this guy's dear to me because I remember when I first met this gentleman, I was across the kitchen table and I was field training one of my trainees, and I'm supposed to be known as a recruiter, but all I did was go for the sale. All I did was try to close the sale. And they were into buying their first home, and they hadn't had a child yet, and him and Veronica were formulating a family and the fabric of what they have today. And shame on me for only trying to close the sale, because all I was trying to do was to make some money. I knew that if I collected an AMA, I didn't get paid, but I was only thinking about myself. I wasn't thinking about them. And I'm sorry to say that, but what I see this person become to, he's now bought his dream home. He has little mini-me at home, little JJ. He has a beautiful wife. They're living the dream. He's the leader of a team that loves him and inspires him. He's a competitor. He's also a great friend. The only way you do it is by recruiting somebody. I heard people say that you change people's lives in WFG. You don't change their life just by selling them a product only. You change their life by recruiting them to this way of thinking. And to see where he's at now, his income, I almost got to apologize for only trying to close the sale, because now he's living the dream. He's going to give you some nuggets. Yes, we got a lot of emotion today. We're fired up. He's going to give you some tangible nuggets that you can take home and run with on how to build a successful business. Are you ready? You're going to be in the presence of greatness, the leader of Team Diamond. Let's let him shine like a diamond, Mr. Juan Jaime.
Introducing Executive Vice Chairman, Juan Jaime.
wake you up. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for having me speak and my leadership in the front. My beautiful wife Veronica sitting right in the front. And last year we came in here and I said, watch, next year I'm speaking. And that's one of the goals I want you to challenge. Put it out there, man. Sometimes for other people might be thinking you're exaggerating, but they don't know it's your affirmation. Right? You put it out there, your income, what you want to do. And I've been in this business now, this month is 11 years. I signed up, I started in the business like cold hard. I was 23 years old. This Saturday I'm getting older now, I'm turning 34. And this business literally changed my life, right? I started, I'm gonna show you guys a picture right now, but I came from the background. I was born and raised in Mexico. Let me hear the Latinos in the house. All right, there's more than last year, Mario. We do better. And my parents were born in Mexico. I was born in Mexico. I came here at 14 years old. English my second language. And they told me, work hard, and you're gonna be successful in the United States. And some of you guys, my message to you today is you belong here. I know a lot of you guys came in on your last penny. Some of you guys borrow money. Some of you guys, like my first convention, I borrowed money from my mother-in-law because Eric Olson told me, you're going to a convention. And I'm like, what is that? He's like, you're going. I'm like, I don't want to go. I'm like, then quit. I'm like, all right, I'll be there. Right? And I borrowed money and I came to convention, but when I came into the United States, 14 years old, as soon as I landed in the plane, and you don't want to know the story, hi guys, but I'm here. And that's a different story, right? And it's funny, I told my dad, how far is Transamerica? How far is San Francisco from here? And he's like, oh, it's not that far away from San Jose. He's like, it's about 40 minutes. I'm like, can you take me? And I want to show you guys a picture why you need to understand this is your destiny to be here. That's me right there. But check this out. I was 14 years old, and the first picture I took was behind the Transamerica building. Isn't that crazy? And then I followed my dad's footsteps, and I worked, went to college, graduated, couldn't find a good job, so I ended up doing what Dad did. Right? That right there, yeah, the big guy, right, that was 40 pounds before, and that's me and my dad. And I did what my dad did, construction, plumbing, whatever it took. And I come from blue collar, but I don't want to be doing that forever. I want to do something bigger and better. And who would have thought, because someone gave me a chance, right? Now this picture's from inside the Transamerica building, right? And I'm actually, it changed a little bit, you see that? And then we're on the Wall of Fame at the headquarters in Georgia, represented as executive vice chairmen. And so I want to challenge you guys, you're here right now with no team. You got the best person in your team, which is you, you're here. It's what you do when you leave this convention that's gonna change. I came in here 4 years ago and I was an SMD with my burned at 100 grand. I was 6 years in the business, frustrated with what I'm doing. And I went and talked to Eric and said, hey man, I'm tired of this. I'm not quitting. Is this or send the flowers? Right? I'm like, so I better do something. And then he gave me 8 things that I had to do. And I want to give you guys 8 pointers how I went from SMD to EDC in 36 months. I went from a $100,000 ring to crossing $750 in income, all across $1 million in income this year. I went from debt-free to almost $1 million liquid on savings, right? I went from living in a home, renting by someone to own a home, and my wife in business with me. That changed me. So I'm going to give you guys some of the things that helped me. Number one, you need to understand you have to be willing to pay the price. Everybody wants to do things without paying the price. That's not going to happen, not in this company. One of the things I love about WFG that is going to expose your weaknesses. If you're lazy, we're going to find out. If you're skeptical, we're going to find out. If you're negative, we're going to find out. But if you're not and you're willing to pay the price, I love this one. You will be single unless you're lucky enough to find someone to understand your lifestyle. I'm glad I found someone that understands my lifestyle, right? Leaving early, coming home late, and you guys seen that picture. Number 2, you have to find yourself a mentor. That's me and Eric Olson. I was in his base shop. That was Make-A-Wish event in San Diego in 2006. I got my SND promotion. I was Eric's MVP in his base shop. That's Eric. And we make a little more money. We got better looking. And we buy better suits. I guess that's how it works. But it's easy. Find someone that did it before you and then just follow. Just follow. They point, I follow. I tell Eric, man, you point, I follow. I don't question it, right? Number 3. Run a system. I'm proud to be known as one of the pinnacle leadership development system. And we have our system. We know what we're doing. We don't recruit. We don't sell. We develop leaders. Right? And recruit, build, and leader, and compete. That's what we do. So let me ask you a question. Don't run your system. Run this system that works. We all have systems, so make sure you don't complicate things. It's pretty simple. By the way, what does system stand for? Write this down. Save yourself time, energy, and money. Save yourself time, energy, and money. So if you want to waste time, waste energy, and waste money, then go ahead and follow it. Swan said it better. A small team, no system. Big team, system. It's up to you. Then you have to work on your leadership. I'm blessed. They say you don't get to pick your parents in WFG. I just happen to have the best leadership lineage, in my opinion, in the entire company, right? Starting with Mr. Rich Collins and Ed Myland and Greg Cobb, then Jeff Leviton, Rob Day, all the way to my one and only, my personal mentor, Eric Olson, and now Sandra, running together this business has completely changed our lives. But I want to challenge you guys, don't just become a leader yourself. Become a leader. That's what the team wants. Next point. Teamwork. It's all about teamwork. A lot of us want to build a team, right? The problem is this, you have to build yourself first. Write this down. You don't recruit who you want, you recruit who you are. So a lot of you are like, I want better people, then become better. I want people that read books, then you read books. I want people to read audio, then listen to audio. And this is some of my leaders. We're excited of Hawaii and all the trips that we do. But it's all about the teamwork, guys. It's all about the teamwork. Then you have to associate yourself with the right association. They say, who you becoming is the books you read and the people you hang out with. Write that down. Who you becoming is the books you read and the people you hang out with. One of the blessings of WFG is that you get to hang out with people that think just like you, that are coaching you, mentor you. That's just some of the pictures of the great associations we have in our company that literally have changed our life forever. And I asked Rich Sally, Rich, what is one of the main reasons why most people don't become successful in WFG? You know what he told me? Because most people are giving a business platform. The problem is they thinking like employees. You need to change that. My challenge to you today is when you leave here, you start thinking like a business owner. You're gonna go through ups and downs. It's not A, Z, it's A, B, back to A, Z, back to D. Like, it's on and on. And people are gonna make fun of you, and that's okay. Just know that's part of the game. Last but not least, you need to know why you're doing this for. That's my wife, my two beautiful boys. That's exciting to know that you're doing this, you're gonna leave a legacy. I love the fact that we come from the legacy, because what you do today will impact years after years after year after you're gone. But let me ask you a question. Are you willing to put in the price? And I'm going to close with this. Fear is a liar. Let me tell you something. Ready? Most of you guys didn't walk on stage yesterday because you let fear get you. The reason why you don't make more phone calls, you got fear. The reason why you prospect more people, you got fear got you. The reason why you don't go all in and plant your flag, you still have a little bit of fear. Let me tell you what fear stands for. False evidence appearing real. Go do it. I want to challenge you guys right now. When you leave today, make it a goal. You're going to come back and face your fear. Manning Holmes says, do the hardest thing every day, because if you don't, you're going to end up this convention exit. That is if you come back, by the way. Right? That's if you actually make it back, right? With the same team, with the same everything. I want to challenge you guys this. Go out there and do everything you don't want to do now. Listen to this. Go do everything you want to do now. So the next 50 years, you're going to do for the rest of your life what most people will never be able to do. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you.